Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are here today with a makeupless face, just because I couldn't be brought to put makeup on for this video. So it's just one of those days where you don't feel like putting anything on your face. Yeah, it's that day. So we are back with today's video, and it's gonna be a deep one. I feel like a real raw, deep video up in here. But I wanted to do something a little bit different, just to kind of step away from all the beauty and all, any controversy that may be going on right now, and just kind of hone in our emotions. This is a video that I felt like I wanted to make just to kind of explain to you guys a little bit more of my mentality, and hopefully you guys feel the same and we can have a nice discussion in the comments. So yeah, we've been going on a year and some of being under COVID restrictions and quarantining and things like that. So, and I know that a lot of people out there, me included, have dealt with a lot of struggles during this time. Definitely, I don't feel like my struggles can even hold a candle to what some other people out there are experiencing. I have been blessed to, not have such a difficult time as other people have, but I still don't want to undermine how everyone else feels during this time. There are people that not only have struggled financially, but have struggled with their mental health as well. And I've had my moments as well where I've had, a mental breakdown and this mental fight to keep on with our sanity and our mental health. So that is something that is important to mention in this video. But regardless of all the struggles that everyone has been through, I feel like it's important to sometimes hone back and just look back at your life and learn something from the struggles that you have been through. This video, I want to talk about things that I've learned throughout the past year and some that we've been under these restrictions. I feel like I've been able to really connect with my emotions in a different way and hone into myself and my own self-care. So that has been something that's been really helpful to me in this whole time that we've been going through this. And if you guys have any tips and anything that you'd like to share about your experiences, then please leave them in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys think. One thing that COVID has taught me is that you don't have to put your entire life on social media. And that's been something that I've learned basically throughout the past year, being is that no one's going out anywhere, no one has anything to post, and so you're kind of like forced to dial back and rethink about what you are going to post, what you're going to talk about, because you really don't have anything to talk about. There's nothing exciting going on, and even though that's sad, it still helps you kind of, have that mentality of that social media is not everything, and social media is not, reality. So COVID has really taught me how to just kind of appreciate the moment that I'm in and not have to feel like I have to put everything out there for everyone else to view my life. And that's really been very helpful for my mental health, and even for everything, for your emotional health, everything, because we had so much time where you couldn't see anyone and you were separated from people. When you do get to see like your family members and people that you feel comfortable with seeing, you really appreciate those moments more, and you're not preoccupied on checking your social media or checking your cell phone or getting in contact or text messaging. It's more of like, just appreciating that moment in the moment that you're in, and it's beautiful. And then you just appreciate those people that have been there for you, and you really get to realize who has been helpful and who stays in touch with you. And that's another thing that I've learned throughout the way is that some people will just leave you hanging, and some people will actually take an interest in you and get in contact with you, and that is important. So whereas, you know, in the past years, I've learned to step back from social media and really just post something that I truly love. Whereas instead of just posting just to post and have everyone, show everyone my life, it's not necessary to do that. And that's one thing that I've learned, you know, throughout this whole COVID situation, and really just appreciating the moments. So during, you know, the past year that I've been learning, you know, that my entire life doesn't need to go on social media, it's also taught me that social media can be very helpful with staying in touch with your friends and your family that you necessarily can't see in the moment. So it's sort of like you need to find a nice balance in your life between social media and reality and put it in the place where it needs to go. So whereas, you know, we dialed back from posting everything online to now just using social media to really connect with the people that you can't see. And so it's kind of nice to just find that like balance between social media and your life, you know, using social media for good instead of using it to attack people, and just really getting in contact with the people that you appreciate. And so where I realized that social media is not everything. It's also very helpful and can be a tool to use and communicate with people. So that's one thing that I've learned about social media in general. Thing that I've been trying to work on for the past year since we've been in this whole situation is to really just be confident in myself. I know probably a few of you have seen, you know, on my social media that I have been dieting and trying to eat healthier, and you know, that's all fine and dandy, you know, do what you want to do to stay healthy, but I feel like I've changed, not because I've been trying to live a healthier lifestyle or that I've lost weight or anything of the sort. It's just more of like being confident in myself. And you know, I really just have been trying to tell myself in anything that I do, anything that I wear, anywhere that I go, that if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it with confidence. And that really goes a long way. I've noticed that people just kind of pick up on that really fast, and you kind of just have this nice atmosphere when you are confident in yourself and you don't let things that people say or do tear you down that easily. And when you exude that confidence, kind of everyone in the room kind of picks it up. And it's not even really that like my style has changed or that I have, you know, lost weight or been working out and toned my body. It's not even really any of that. It's just the fact that whatever I wear, I'm going to wear it confidently, and that has made all the difference. Like, I don't care if you think I look stupid. I don't care if everyone in the planet thinks that I look stupid. I think that I look awesome, and I'm going to wear it. That has been my mentality with a lot of the items of clothing that I have been wearing. And just when I go out and I try to be the best version of myself in any moment, in any situation, I will put on my clothes and I will be like, hey, I'm going to nail it. I'm going to be the best person I can be. I look amazing. I am awesome. And I'm going to be the best. And that has really helped me out a lot with my mental state as well. Obviously, we all have our ups and downs and moments where confidence is wavering, but that's really something that I've been trying to work on in the past year, is just to be confident in myself whenever I can. And I think that confidence is a very attractive quality. So that is something that I've been working on. And it's really made a difference in how I feel about myself and my mental state. So that's definitely something that I would like to recommend to everyone to do. Just work on your confidence, and whatever you do or whatever you wear, just, you know, tell yourself that you are the best version of yourself that you can be, and that you are going to nail it, and you are amazing and you look gorgeous. That's all of the difference. It makes all the difference. Also, one thing that I have been able to do in the past year and I'm grateful for is I've really been able to, you know, work at my profession. Obviously at the beginning of COVID, everything really slowed down and that was hard, and really no one did any makeup or any facials because everyone was scared. But now as things have gone calming down, people have been really interested in my business, and I am grateful for that. Thankfully, due to this whole situation, I have more time to focus on my business and I love it. I just love what I do. I love the makeup, I love the facials. I have been really trying hard to build my business, and the fact that in the past year it has, or in the past 6 months actually, it has blown up to where it is just so amazing to me, and I'm forever grateful to all of my clients and all of my followers for believing in me. Just really being able to focus on the thing that you love to do and have that as your profession is amazing, and not everyone can experience that. So if you know, I really have just learned to do what makes you happy, and as long as you're not hurting anyone, as long as you are, you know, not doing bad things, do what makes you happy and it'll make all the difference. You know, it's really easy to just sit here and talk about all the positive things that I've learned and all the positive that I have been experiencing the past year, but it's also worth mentioning that, you know, one thing that I've realized within the past year is that people are bad, and there are selfish people in the world, there are critical people in the world, and it's sad to realize. And that's one thing that I've really come to know within the past year, you know, that there are bad people in the world, and I don't need those people surrounding me, and I don't need any of that on my, you know, Instagram. I don't need to see any of that. So really just learning to disconnect from the negativity and the bad people in the world has really been something that I've been trying to work on as well. And usually when you're surrounded by all this negativity and all this hate and all this animosity, it can really affect your mental and your emotional being. So just learning to cut that out of my life. Obviously, you know, we can't not, you know, see the news and what's going on in the world and all of that, but really just trying to, I stay aware of the situations that are going on, especially with COVID, you know, for my own health, but it's not something that I try to spend my entire day watching, because it'll really just bring you down, and I don't need that in my life. So even though I'm aware of the situation, it's not a priority in my life. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this video, and please leave any comments in the comment section of the video so that we can have a discussion on this. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them as well, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye now.